All right, guys, going to give the kid a little crack at his first hinge cut today. We've got 2 box elders that have to come down in the right spot, but I think we're strong enough to move them a little bit if they don't, so that's why we're going to use these as the learning trees. Stuff that we've already talked about that's not going to be on camera is angle of the saw, safety, exit route after the tree starts going, what he's going to look for when he's cutting with the canopy of the tree, and how we're going to use the habitat hook if necessary to get that thing started the way we want to go. So all of that stuff involved technique and safety has already been talked about. We're just going to see how he does here. Ready? Stuff we talked about up there, like I said before, angle of the cut, what to expect when the chain touched the tree for the first time, making sure that he was always full throttle just to protect the carburetor, as well as make the chain do what it's meant to do in cutting rather than grabbing and then creating kickback situations. And then what to do as far as his escape route. His escape route was clear behind him, but just pre-scouting that and making sure he didn't have any deadfall that was going to catch his feet, making sure he was going to take the saw with him when he went, things like that. So if you're beginning, I highly recommend Extreme Deer Habitat. It's an ebook written by Jim Brocker. There's a lot of technique things in there. There's a lot of design things in there. There's details about each type of cut in there, whether you're going for screening or bedding, you know, things like that, just so that you can kind of get the basics down before you start playing with smaller areas. This is one where it was a 6-inch box elder, not a huge problem. It already had a little bit of lean the way we wanted it to go, and those are great projects for you to get to, you know, your feet wet on this hinge cutting thing. Edge feathering, that's another great one. Usually by a field, they're all leaning towards the field if you're going to do a project like that. Those are also great ones because you usually have good escape in the woods away from the field or into the field itself, and the tree is already kind of leaning the way you want it to go. So just a great time to be out in creation. God bless. We'll see you soon.